Staples Center in Los Angeles, home of the Lakers since the 99-2000 season, as we get ready for Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
They need Rasheed Wallace to score, and they need Chauncey Billups to score points.
Here's Malone on a fadeaway, but O'Neal is there for the putback over Ben Wallace. Sought the foul, didn't get it. Wallace missed the putback, and now the Lakers outside. Inside now to Shaq, and then Wallace tried to steal it. He came around, he tried to wrap his way around to steal it. And
Rasheed Wallace getting in foul trouble. Strong point guard, and it also takes Derek Fisher off the floor at times as well.
In their only 2 regular season meetings, as Shaq gets fouled again.
Nothing as long as he's putting the ball in the basket.
Point guard.
5 minutes into the game, all of the Laker points have been scored by O'Neal.
Here's another one.
And he keeps that alive with 2 more.
Say this, you got to play the game the right way, because that's what Larry Brown says every single day.
Malone missing, but Shaquille is there for the offensive board. Puts it up and drops it and gets fouled. So the game is tied, and Shaquille O'Neal has 10 points in the first 7 minutes and 43 seconds.
Well, again, offensive rebounds. Every time a guy dribble penetrates, if the Detroit Pistons can score off of turnovers, and he also knows if they get to that number, that the Pistons think that 90 number, that it's very, the Lakers should play at 3 p.m. with
5. 2 minutes into the second quarter. O'Neal.
This is not hack-a-shack.
This 5 or more points in 90 inbound, and then the following year they met again, and Detroit swept Los Angeles. O'Neal. Game 2 here Tuesday, and then it's on to Detroit for 3. O'Neal fouled. Billups has come back. Campbell, just like practice for a number of years, against O'Neal. So, in the first half, Payton into Malone. Into Shaq, and Shaq puts it in.
The half. Detroit wants to try to close this half out with the score at where it's at, or even take a lead.
Then it is about Detroit. Way too much dribbling. Not
movement. And if you watch the Lakers thus far in this, I like what Larry Brown is doing with Ben Wallace. He's telling them, if you're open, make yourself a threat and take the shot.
5 points for him. And Gary Payton drops it. So that's a 3-pointer for Payton. Well, that was a 16-footer.
Yeah.
O'Neal, slam dunk. So Gary has to come out with 5. 6-point Detroit lead. Bryant to O'Neal.
Off the floor.
Medvedenko into O'Neal now. 8-point lead. And Shaq banks it in. Lakers led by 1 at the half. 8.5 left. They work inside again to O'Neal, and Shaq banks it in. So Shaquille O'Neal, who has scored 20. Foul on Williamson. They reset the shot clock at 14. Bryant off balance. O'Neal is there. Gets the bounce. Bacchio tied for the fewest points allowed in the league this year. The Lakers are able to get by San Antonio, but now in jeopardy of losing Game 1 to the Pistons. Shaquille got free enough. And I mean big.
That was big.
77-68. A little over 4 to play.
Look at this. One-on-one coverage.
Over Ben Wallace.
Yeah, they're going to live with that. What they're going to Kobe Bryant and Shaq, you score. We're going to defend you, but you can score. We're not going to help, but we're going to shut everybody else down. And that's exactly what the Detroit Pistons did. And now we're no longer talking about bad offense. We're talking about great Detroit Piston defense.
The Detroit Pistons have told the country, hey, by the way, we're here too.